So today's deal of the month is called the Fixer on 71st Avenue. And a good lesson for this month is not getting boxed in by what seems to be the obvious strategy. So here's the situation. We had a true fixer-upper on 71st Avenue in East Oakland, the kind of property that needs like real work, not just paint. And the seller has made up their mind early. They wanted a cash offer. And on paper, that really makes sense for a heavy fixer. But here's the problem. Every cash offer came in super low. And the buyers writing them were all competing on price alone, including a wholesaler whose whole game was paying as little as possible to be able to assign the deal for a profit. So we got on the contract on a cash deal. And guess what happened? The buyer backed out because they tried to renegotiate. So we got on the contract on a second cash deal and that buyer backed out as well. So 2 offers and 2 collapses. So here's what happened. We'd actually received a finance offer that was 20% higher than the cash offers, but we dismissed it at first purely because on the plan, our plan was cash only. But with the cash raw falling apart, I recommended that we give that finance offer a real shot. So here's what happened. A finance deal is a top sell on the property this rough, right? And most lenders take a look at a true fixer and walk away. But working with the buyer's agent, we tracked down a lender who could close despite the scope of renovation needed. The lender required certain repairs to be done before closing. And we got very fortunate because the buyer agreed to handle a few of those repairs during escrow and satisfied them all. So the result, we closed in 30 days at a price 20% above when the cash offer topped out. So here's what I took from it. Cash only feels like the safe play on a fixer, but here it cost the seller time and nearly cost them 20% in price. So a strong finance buyer who genuinely wants the house can actually be more reliable and more generous than a cash buyer who's only in it for a discount. So if you're selling something that needs work, don't auto-filter out the finance buyers. Sometimes that's where your closer and your best price is hiding.